les voy a platicar de la película Lamb. Es una cinta de Etiopía, es la primera vez que Etiopía entra a Cannes. Tuvimos la oportunidad de entrevistar al director, que su nombre es Yered, Zeleke. Extraordinario tipo, de verdad, qué gran conversación. La cinta es la historia de un niño y un padre. El niño tiene de mascota un borrego en Etiopía y de repente la madre ha muerto y este hombre no sabe qué hacer con el niño y se lo lleva a la casa de unos tíos, de un tío del niño. Se tiene que ir a trabajar. El niño se queda junto con el borrego y en esa casa vive el tío con la esposa, con un pequeño bebé, con una abuela, con otra niña. La relación interesante es la parte primero del poder de las mujeres en Etiopía, que es sensacional. Luego, obviamente, es una película muy cruel cuando se tiene un personaje como puede ser un niño y un borrego y la amistad que se tiene entre ellos dos, el simbolismo que puede tener este borrego. Y la película es tratar de retratar el crecimiento que puede tener este niño. Es un niño que es fanático de la cocina, es un niño que está muy mal visto, está casi golpeado en la escuela por ser nuevo y en su casa no está muy bien visto que cocine. Sin embargo, se va abriendo camino poco a poco. Tiene la relación de otra niña mucho más grande que él, que ya está en vías también de casarse, y yo creo que la amistad, como se va dando de crecimiento con la niña, es la amistad que tiene que dejar también ir por la parte del borrego, que es un animal que al final de cuentas se tiene que cazar o se tiene que matar y se tiene que alimentar y sirve para alimento. Y bueno, los invito a ver todo el viaje de Lamb, de borrego, la charla, todo lo que tuvimos aquí en Cannes.
It was a long journey, and it was very, very challenging. I'm not going to lie, you know, because it's a film with not just a boy and a lamb, but animals and children, as well as adults and elderly, using real local village folks in rural Ethiopia, not just Africa, but in the mountains, where in some of these parts they didn't even know what filmmaking was. So everything you see, the clothes and the style of the hut and all that, it was all there. It was all part of the culture and the custom in northern Ethiopia, and but it was very difficult to convince anyone to support this film initially, but the strength of the project was entirely on the script, which I wrote about 4 years ago. I had a 20-page script that I was going to do for New York University, my MFA thesis, and she read it and she just kind of took it and she's like, well, you know, we could do something with this. And I said, well, you know, it's my dream film. I'd like to do it one day. And she said, no, we should, you know,
really
I think do it and turn it into a feature. And I said, okay, I could definitely turn it into a feature because it's a story I really care about. It's of course semi-autobiographical, but I grew up in the city, and I had no pet, and I cannot cook to save my life. So a lot of it is my imagination, but the fundamental themes is very much my childhood.
How it was to work with childs? How do you decide to work with childs? They say that pets and childs are the most difficult to shoot, and you do it with both.
Yes, you're the first to say that to me, and that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But what can I do? I want to tell a story about loss in a childhood, and the lamb represents that loss, and yeah, maybe it's not the most practical first film choice. It was a huge risk, but I really believed in it, and my producers believe in it, and
it went well.
Fortunately,
really, yeah,
fortunately,
really well.
fortunately.
What is your next project? What do you expect right now for you?
Yes, well, I have two in development I'm writing. One is in Ethiopia, totally different than this, and the other one, it could be in the Western world, New York or France or Paris, and so they're both in development, and they're all different from each other. Hola.
Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations again.
Gracias.
Felicidades.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Thank you.